Hello, my name is Tuolumne Hoskins, and today's presentation is a video presentation for a job interview for Class MHA 690 Capstone. I'll begin by reading the questions asked of me, and then I'll present my personal answers. Let's start with question number 1. Tell me about an event that challenged you. How did you meet the challenge? If you could do it all over again, what would you do differently? I enrolled in North Carolina AIT training course. The course requires 120 hours mandatory training to become certified by state regulations. This is for an administrator over a nursing home or assistant living facility. I met the challenges by finding a local businesswoman by the name of Belinda Wilson. She had been grandfathered into the state of North Carolina, and she has even written some of the state regulations. I had paid an enormous amount of money to participate in her class, only to have to drop out of the class due to extenuating circumstances beyond my control. If I could do it all over again, I would. For instance, I have recently spoken with Miss Wilson about the class. I informed her of my decision to complete a MA in health administration. It was to no avail that the course completed was of no significance for towards the certification needed. I plan on signing up for this class, and I need it to further business in North Carolina. Question number 2. If you and a colleague had a difference of opinion, how would you go about resolving it? I believe everyone is entitled to their own opinion. I will not always be correct in my findings, but I will allow a colleague to present their disposition on the matter and see if we can come to a mutual understanding. If this does not fix the situation at hand, then the matter would have to be brought to a higher chain of command to be resolved. For example, if a patient had complained about a charge on their hospital bill, and my coworker felt that the patient had been overcharged, and I wanted to write off the charge, I would have to disagree. I would feel that the gesture was too prompt, without notifying the proper department of the charges that were being made. I would suggest that they were contacted. I would not want to be responsible for any wrongdoing that should be double checked. Question number 3. What is your management style? Why is your management style the best fit for your job position? My management style is autocratic style of managing. I feel it is my position as a manager to supervise and be in control of what direction the business will move towards. I am very vocal and a great communicator when there is an issue. In this type of leadership role, it sets a good example to the employees working when they can physically critique, for example, by example, excuse me. For instance, I have worked jobs and the managers have come in only when the head boss is supposed to be making an appearance that day. I think that lacks leadership. If you are on top of your position, it would not matter when the CEO made their appearance. Your job performance should be displayed at any given time. Are you a leader or a follower? And please explain. I am a leader. I do my best to conduct leadership behaviors to motivate others by demonstrating areas that I am both successful as well as weak in. I would definitely want to influence others, especially those who will one day walk in my shoes. For instance, I want younger generations to accept the responsibility of taking a higher stance on education. There is no getting around education these days. You will have to advance your career at some point. You will need it to advance your career. Question number 5. In what areas do you feel your manager could have done a better job? I feel my manager could have been a better communicator, had better communication skills. Everyone cannot be on the same page by addressing the issues and not the concerns or the feedback from the staff. Managers rely on employees to make their jobs easier. They take all the credit while the employees are the ones that are sharing their vision and making it work. For example, there may be an issue that has to be signed off by a manager of a particular department and only by them. Employees call and leave messages. There is no response or call back from the manager. There are many issues that arise that cannot be addressed by staff. That looks very bad on the managers who do not correspond frequently enough. Thank you, and that concludes my presentation.